Namaste. A very warm morning to all of you. Hope you people are doing great. I welcome you all in 10 News channel in the show Mann Ki Baat Shweta ke Saath. I would like to start with this wonderful quotation. The secret of getting started is just to unveil your hidden potential. Yes, you are correctly hearing this. And today's topic is also unveiling our limitless potential. To discuss more on this topic, we have got a very wonderful and very charming personality with us, Anupama ma'am. Can I have Anupama ma'am, please? Most welcome, ma'am.
Hi Shweta.
Hi, Shweta.
Hi. Hi. Good
Hi.
morning. Good
Thank.
morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
And good morning. And good morning.
Before we start, we would like to know more about you. Like I will just tell about your complete work thing. So, starting with Ms. Anupama Singh is the basically general manager, program development with a vast experience of 25 years working with not to or for profit organization that is Asian Society for Entrepreneurship, Education and Development, which is working towards the sustainable development goals for last 35 years. Apart from that, she is consultant and have worked on the prestigious assignment which has been funded by World Bank, ILO, ADP, UNDP, corporates, government, and ministries, to name a few. She is expert with the masters from United Nations, Italy. She has been instrumental in launching a new autonomous division purely on capacity building as an international training and consulting body in this region. Ma'am, wholeheartedly welcome. We are here to learn more from you. And now over to you because we would love to hear when you realize and when you unveiled your hidden potential. Over to you, ma'am.
थैंक यू श्वेता. आपने मेरा इंट्रोडक्शन इतना वास्ट और इतना लार्ज करा है. मैं इतनी जो भी हूँ मैं आज वेल अपने एक्सपीरियंसेस से हूँ और आई थिंक अपने बड़ों के और सबके आशीर्वाद से हूँ वेयर आई एम टुडे. एंड ऑफ कोर्स मेरी जर्नी बहुत रोलर कोस्टर राइड रही है अभी तक. With 25 years of work experience, I'm pretty old, but I don't look that old. But so experiences, I bring a lot of experiences with me. But आज हम बात करेंगे जो हमारे पास अपना एक अंदरूनी hidden potential है, which I would like to tell all the women, in fact all the gender at par. I'm talking a gender neutral topic here, and I will include both men and women in my topic. That there is a hidden potential in you and you have to unveil it at some point of time. So of course life is not a smooth cake piece of cake walk. So हम करेंगे आगे पूरे with the show will go on. Let me face few of the questions from you. Then I think I will streamline. Yes.
Streamline. Yeah. So we will start from your childhood memories. When how was your childhood and how was you as a student, and after that
Mm.
college, and how you started your journey in your professional front.
Childhood was very tomboyish for me. I was a very my parents brought me up like a very independent and empowered girl child. कोई भेदभाव नहीं था और हम लोग मतलब आई हैव एल्डर ब्रदर तो हमारा बचपन तो जो भाई खेलता था गिल्ली डंडा हो गया या क्रिकेट हो गया आई यूज्ड टू प्ले द सेम. सो देयर वाज नो डिफरेंस. खो खो हो गया टीटी हो गया. सो बचपन से आई वाज इनटू स्पोर्ट्स एंड ऑल द एक्टिविटीज आई डिड. I used to travel to DU, Delhi University, in my college days. So, graduated from Delhi University, then traveled to Mumbai for my masters at NMIMS. तो अकेले ही जर्नी सब करी है एंड प्रोफेशनली देन आई वाज अ कॉमर्स बैकग्राउंड स्टूडेंट. लेकिन मैंने फिर अपनी आई स्टार्टेड माय जॉब इन अ प्रोफेशनल कंसल्टेंसी फर्म, अ सीए फर्म, बीइंग अ अकाउंटेंट. बट उसके बाद व्हेन आई गॉट मैरिड इन द ईयर 2000, उसके बाद आई गॉट इनटू द सोशल सेक्टर. फिर मैंने कहा भाई मेरे पास डिग्री तो कॉमर्स वगैरह की है. सो आई with the support of my husband and the family, I did my masters in social sector. एंड उसके बाद देयर वाज नो लुकिंग बैक. मैं फिर एचआर में आई, सोशल सेक्टर में काम किया. देन आई वेंट ऑन टू डूइंग अगेन अनदर मास्टर्स विद जेंडर स्टडीज एंड विद यूनाइटेड नेशंस. और अब आई कॉल माई सेल्फ अ ट्रेनर नाउ आफ्टर द ग्रास रूट एक्सपीरियंसेस. एंड काफी सोशल सेक्टर में काम कर रहा है, पब्लिक सेक्टर में भी काम कर रहा है. तो थोड़ा सा रवा होते 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 अब मैं अपने आप को बोलूंगी कि मैं एक अच्छी ट्रेनर हूँ. एंड आई एम वर्किंग ऑन द जेंडर एस्पेक्ट्स एंड जेंडर सेंसिटाइजेशन प्रोग्राम्स, whether it's government sector, public sector organizations, or in the corporate. So I deliver a lot of gender workshops related to gender audits and sensitization programs on gender. Yes.
So, ma'am, as I've also seen you that how you handle things on the grassroots level also, and you manage talking to the corporate people, and manage the government officers all together. So, I would
Mm,
like to
mm.
talk in different segment how much challenging it is to, handle all together all the aspects. Because when you are talking in the grassroots level, obviously you have to understand it, their point of view in
Yeah,
different levels.
yeah,
So, what is your like
yes,
how
yes.
you do that?
So it's a question of, I would say, clarity and focus. अगर आपके पास वो clarity and focus है, so I think you will look into the objective and focus for each sector. चाहे भले ही वो government sector हो, या फिर वो public sector हो, या फिर वो corporate हो. For example, with the government, we work on various issues on livelihoods, water management, climate, energy, health. And so we have different nodal specialists for all. तो of course we are a big team. तो वैसे वो हमारे सेक्टर वाइज काम होता है. कमिंग ऑन टू द पब्लिक सेक्टर, वी वर्क ऑन द इंस्टीट्यूशनल डेवलपमेंट. हम मतलब इंटर आलिया, इंटर डिपार्टमेंटल में क्या चैलेंजेस हैं, क्या रबनेस है बिटवीन द इनसाइड द डिपार्टमेंट, हम इंस्टीट्यूशनल डेवलपमेंट उसको देखते हैं, उस एंगल से देखते हैं, उस फोकस से देखते हैं. और रहा कॉर्पोरेट का, कॉर्पोरेट इज प्योरली द एचआर एंड द सीनियर मैनेजमेंट लेवल. सो ट्रेनिंग एंड कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग. तो हमने अपने आप को 3 लेवल्स पे ना कैटेगराइज कर लिया है. सो दैट्स वेयर आई से योर क्लैरिटी एंड योर फोकस शुड बी वेरी क्लियर, द ऑब्जेक्टिव कि आप किस सेक्टर को क्या दे रहे हैं. सो वंस दैट इज क्लियर, तो फिर आपका वे फॉरवर्ड ऑटोमेटिकली, it's easy for you to work in all the 3 sectors. Not a challenge, not a challenge.
So, ma'am, how is your experience till now working with UNDP, ILO? How you have like what are the challenges and what are the scopes one should know, which I think many people they don't know. Yeah.
तो देखिए चैलेंजेस तो बहुत,
challenges
I will just give a
I will just give a
am I echoing, Shweta?
no, no, it's fine, ma'am. You can continue. I'll just mute.
Okay, so giving a genuine service, for example, if we talk of the public sector at large, तो जो services वो देते हैं, भले ही वो internal हो या external हो, internally we will say interdepartmental, how they are working, how they are dealing within the system. मतलब आपसी तालमेल उनका कितना है. So there we find lot of challenges. और रहा एक्सटर्नल कम्युनिटी की, कम्युनिटी एट लार्ज, फॉर एग्जांपल अस, द वे दे सर्व देयर कस्टमर्स, तो वो कितना इन्फ्लुएंशियल है, या वो उससे कितना वो लोग प्रभावित हैं, सेंसिटाइज्ड हैं, कि आर दे इन अ बेटर पोजीशन टू सर्व द कस्टमर्स एट लार्ज. फॉर एग्जांपल मैं देती हूँ आपको कि जैसे एक पॉश एक्ट वुमेन का आया था, इट्स अ वुमेन हैरेसमेंट पॉश एक्ट, sexually harassment के ऊपर है, which is not, it is a 2013 act, it's called POSH, POSH Act. तो ये काफी सारे organizations में, especially the government and the public sector, are not implementing that act. So it is, and few of the, in fact, but few simultaneously, अगर corporate sector में हम देखें तो वो लोग बड़ा gender neutral होके इस posh policies को इनने अपने पॉलिसीज में इनकलकेट करा है. सो इट्स बेसिकली इट्स अ इंक्रीजिंग ट्रेंड इन organizations formulating the gender neutral policies, which means people of any gender could file a complaint of sexual harassment with their respective organization. So that is all about a POSH Act. लेकिन अब आज की डेट में अगर हम 10 साल बाद भी अगर खड़े हैं तो हम देखते हैं कि ये बहुत बड़ा गैप है इन ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस कि वो लोग नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. So that is the biggest challenge which I see when we practice. I go as a consultant, I work as an advisor, where we see that these are the big loopholes कि वो अपने ही 5 year plans में या अपने strategic plans में उसको include नहीं कर पाए हैं. They have not tried to mainstream it. So that's the biggest challenge we see at the government and
Yes,
the government and the public
yes,
sectors.
ma'am. And one more thing which I have also seen that basically when we are talking about this grassroots level, many times whatever some it's a very nice they come up with the new schemes, new ideas, but to implement that in the grassroots level, it becomes very much hard because many times people are not aware about the thing. So to generate that awareness, it's one of the challenging things. But as you are involved into all this, how you manage that, like to make people aware and also to make their parents aware in the same way. So that is a quite challenging one.
वेल हम उसको हम बहुत ही एक अच्छे तरीके से करते हैं. ग्रास रूट में तो हम स्किट करते हैं, फ्रैंकली स्पीकिंग. वी डू लॉट ऑफ स्टेज प्रोग्राम्स, वी डू कैंप साइट्स, वी डू जिसे कहते हैं ना बेसिक अवेयरनेस, नुक्कड़ नाटक. हाँ, उस तरीके से हम इसको ले जाते हैं एट द ग्रास रूट लेवल. बट साइमल्टेनियसली अगर हम गवर्नमेंट में बात करें तो हम तो वी हैव टू हैव द बाय इन पहले. तो वी हैव टू रियली टॉक एट अ वेरी सीनियर लेवल. हम जाके प्रेजेंट करते हैं अपने आप को, हम प्रेजेंटेशन देते हैं, वी टेक द बाय इन कि ये लूप होल्स हैं, हाउ आर यू एबल टू एड्रेस दैट इन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. तो उस तरीके से करते हैं. तो बहुत ही डिफरेंट है एक जब हम बात करें ग्रास रूट पे और जब हम बात करें एक सीनियर मैनेजमेंट लेवल पे. सो तालमेल रखना, आई एम श्योर आपको भी मतलब इस चीज से आप बहुत वाकिफ हैं. बट बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिलता है और इसी सीखते सीखते हम अपने जो एक्सपीरियंसेस ग्रास रूट के हैं हम एक सीनियर सत्ता पे ले जाते हैं कि भाई देखिए ये चीजें हमें एड्रेस करनी बहुत जरूरी है. सो दैट इज वेयर our role comes in. People who are working towards the social sector, who are working towards the development sector, have to be the mediators. They have to be the chain between the bottom level, bottom line, and the top line. तभी एक bottom up approach बनेगा. और that is how we can grow as a country economically, financially, like that. तो हम एक bottom approach create.
Yes, ma'am, and we have seen that how ASEED is managing all that. Like in Bihar, also your program is run. You people are running in, in Gautam Budh Nagar also, and there are places like in I think Rajasthan also, and there are many places where you people are running different programs. And apart from these programs, also the corporate, oriented training programs also you people do. Like a complete development process, internal, like administration process, as you are a teacher also, you are a trainer also. So now being an administrator, like what you enjoy most, being a trainer or being an administrator?
The secret mantra is to be happy, whether you are a trainer or a teacher. So मेरा तो मंत्र है कि I have to carry the palace of happiness within me. अगर मैं वो happiness, it's a way of how I live my life. तो मैं अपने आप को categorize नहीं करूँगी कि मैं trainer अच्छी हूँ या teacher अच्छी हूँ, लेकिन अगर मैं happy हूँ, और ये I think एक fundamental question है सभी का कि आप किस तरीके से जीते हैं जिंदगी, how do you live your life? So my basic answer to all of you all is, आप it is an inescapable issue, कि आप अपने आप को, and there is no conclusive answer to this. I would say कि irrespective of whatever present circumstances, situations हमारी होती हैं, हम जिस surroundings में रहते हैं या अगर मैं हूँ और मेरी surroundings हैं, वो they both are inseparable. If I am the body, my surroundings are the shadow. So if I am happy, my surroundings will be happy. So if I'm a trainer or a teacher, it doesn't matter. So what matters is how I am here and now, how I present myself, how clear I am, how focused I am, and how convincing I am to others will change the course of life. तो मैं यही बोलूँगी कि no matter what daunting situations you come across in your life, never ever give up. Shweta knows very well. I have personal challenges, I have professional challenges, but it doesn't stop me anywhere. So, and the life goes on, and it's easily to accept. कि आप accept करिए और move on करिए with that spirit and with that jest inside you and celebrate life each and every day. That's my secret mantra. बाकी आप किसी भी
बाकी
प्रोफेशन
आप
में
किसी भी
होंगे, that's the
प्रोफेशन में
secret
होंगे,
mantra.
that's the mantra. Yes, ma'am. And what
Be
is
happy.
your mantra of
Be happy.
happiness? Yes, what is the mantra behind the happiness? What you actually do in your daily routine?
um, so happiness to me bring see my greatest happiness comes through reading a lot. I also practice philosophy. एक philosophy है which is a Buddhism philosophy. मैं उसको भी practice करती हूँ. It's not a religious belief, but it's a lot of reading a lot of books and on that. Plus, yoga is my secret mantra. I am a yoga freak. Um, पहले जिम फ्रीक भी थी लेकिन अब मैं बिल्कुल होल हार्टेडली योगा करती हूँ. आई होल्ड माई मीटिंग्स ऑल्सो ड्यूरिंग दैट टाइम. इफ आई एम डूइंग योगा आई टेक द मीटिंग्स आफ्टर दैट विच इज लाइक आई डू इट एवरी 6 to 7 इन द इवनिंग. तो मेरी अगर कोई भी चीज शेड्यूल होती है तो मैं कहती हूँ भाई 7 बजे के बाद. सो my happiness lies in all the good things I do for myself, whether it's reading, meeting people. I love socializing. I love meeting people. I love to learn from others. तो वो मुझे चीजें एक एक मुझे एक they give me a pep up कि हाँ, there is so much to learn in life. तो of course there are good
There
times
are
and the
good
sad
times
parts
and the
in
sad parts
life,
in life.
life. But आपको उससे डरना नहीं है. You have to face them. So that's the mantra.
So that's the mantra. Ma'am, that is completely visible via your physique, via the way you conduct yourself. We can sense that obviously you are working behind the scene also a lot, and that can be the point of note. If you want to achieve something, you have to first work on yourself. You have to analyze that, and
Correct.
as ma'am is saying, ma'am is saying that she is always working on her mental health, physical health, and that's the reason she is that strong. Now, ma'am, my next question is how, like the women with dreams, uh, often is said that it becomes really challenging for, to achieve something and to balance the personal and the professional front. So, how you balance all that altogether?
Mm, so I would say everything around us, सब कुछ जो हमारे पास surrounding us है, whether it's including work and family relationship, is the reflection of our inner lives. You know how you feel inside. So the outside world can be sunny or cloudy. What really matters is how you feel inside. So हमें basically because individual and surroundings, like I said, are fundamentally one and the same thing. They are inseparable. So what you manifest in the environment will simultaneously it'll come back to you. So we work on the we create causes and we see their effects. तो अगर आप अच्छे causes करेंगे तो उसके अच्छे results दिखेंगे. और results कैसे दिखेंगे? Environment से मिलते हैं, चाहे आपकी वो work place हो, चाहे वो आपकी personal life. So the more good causes you will make, the more better effect it will have, whether it's professionally or personally. So, so in my practice, what I practice is a beautiful quote: "Become like the sun." So I would just read it. If you do so, all darkness will be dispelled. No matter what happens, live confidently with the conviction that you yourself are the sun. Of course, in life, there are sunny days and cloudy days. But even on a cloudy day, the sun is still the sun. Even when you are suffering, it is vital that you strive to keep the sun shining brightly in your heart. But how you adapt to this challenge is the way you balance yourself. So that is where you are the sun. So and you are there. तो आप भले ही उस वक्त आपका मूड जैसा भी हो, if you're sad, if it's a gloomy mood, you are the sun inside you, inside your heart. So shine bright. That's where
That was
my
nicely
message is to my
elaborated,
message is
ma'am.
to
Yes, the quotation was really nice to elaborate the complete answer, ma'am. And
Thank
like
you.
what what are, I know that you are a quite you are a learned person and you love reading, but I would love to know your favorite books and movies which you would like even our viewers to recommend that, so that they can go.
Movies. Okay, let me.
Movies. Okay, let me.
Movies, there are many.
Movies, there are
So
many. So you have.
you have Beautiful Mind, The Secret Life of Walter is one. But my all-time favorite is Rocky. So I would recommend watching Rocky because as it shows that sometimes you don't have to win in order to improve, you know. So Rocky is a film all about being the underdog in the given situation. So आप जिसने नहीं देखी है, it's please go and watch Rocky because the life is not always about winning, mind you. It's always about being the underdog in any given situation. And being a woman, it's all on you, how you manage and how you work on that. So go if you've not watched, see Rocky. And about the book, I would say, Shweta, I am into a lot of reading books, but currently I'm reading a book on it's called The Happiness. And it's a Japanese philosopher and my guide and mentor, Daisaku Ikeda. So it's a wonderful book. So and it goes personally for me. Why books? Because whenever I feel low in life, for example, for any instance, any part of the day, I just open the book on any page और मैं बस किसी भी जहां मेरी पहली आंख जाती है आई थिंक इट सेज एवरीथिंग फॉर मी दैट टाइम देयर एंड देन मतलब इतनी हैरानी वाली चीजें होती हैं कि जब आप कुछ नहीं होता है तो आप सिर्फ किताब खोलिए और जहां पे आपकी पहली नजर जाए अगर वो चीज आपके बारे में कहती है सही तो दैट इज वेयर यू आर एंड वो मेरे साथ बहुत होता है सो दैट इज वाई आई रीड अ लॉट बिकॉज कभी भी सिचुएशन ऐसी होती है तो आई जस्ट ओपन अ बुक एंड दैट पेज टेल्स अबाउट माई करंट सिचुएशन एंड हाउ आई हैव टू डील विद माई सेल्फ वो मेरे को एक मोटिवेशन देता है कि भाई नहीं
Yes, ma'am, direct
so
answer
that
from
is it.
universe. You one has to believe in that, and you are completely following all that track. So I think for a successful person, it's really important to become successful. That you have to believe and you have to sense what universe is saying. You know, ma'am, this is actually important to address in different when we are talking with the different students. So to make them understand at the first stage, because that time they are learning, so they don't understand what universe is saying, what universe the talk is, what the other thing is. तो उनको ये सब चीज समझाना, एंड वो आई थिंक ना धीरे धीरे लाइफ लेसन से ही ये सीख पाते हैं कि जब फेलियर्स देखते हैं इंसान, जब फेलियर से सीख पाते हैं उठना, फिर से
बिल्कुल
सक्सेस होना। बिल्कुल। So I'm having, I think now you will be ready for this one rapid for fun activity. We have few questions, like you have to just
okay
answer it in a very quick way. Okay. Shall we start, ma'am?
sure
Shall we start?
sure go
Okay,
ahead
ma'am. ठीक है. Texting or talking?
come again I didn't hear
Come
you
again? I didn't hear you. Texting or talking?
if I don't know the person
If I don't
texting
know the person,
if I
texting.
know the person
Okay. If I
talking
know the person, talking. Favorite day of the week?
huh
Favorite day of the week?
Fridays and
Fridays.
Saturdays
Why Friday and Saturdays, ma'am?
I am more relaxed
I am more
towards the end
relaxed
of the week.
towards the end of the
Can
week.
more I can be more
I can be
socializing
more
by the end of the week,
socializing by end of the
which
week.
I love doing
Okay.
it.
Which I love doing it. Cool. Now, place you most will want to travel, like you want to travel it the most.
Up the hills
Up the hills
and
and
trekking,
trekking. Okay,
which
this is
builds
also
your
soothing. Builds
endurance
your
and your
endurance and
mind.
your mind. Wow. Have
I
you,
love
like, you
doing.
would like
I
to
love doing.
share any of the experience so far?
I recently did
I recently
Kedarnath
did Kedarnath. Oh,
on my foot,
on my foot. Oh
so
my
that was
God.
in
So
last
that
year
was in
October.
last year October.
मैंने कहा बस
One more
करना
thing.
है
मैंने कहा
इससे
बस
पहले
करना
और
है,
दूसरे
इससे
हो
पहले
जाए
और दूसरे हो जाए
और पैदल करना
और
है
पैदल
सो
करना
दैट
है.
वाज माय
So that was my
endurance
endurance
और बाकी
और बाकी
भोलेनाथ की कृपा
भोलेनाथ की कृपा. Your hobby?
my hobbies
My
I love to
hobbies.
sing
I love to sing.
I like to
I like
play
to play.
uh, I like to
I like
dance
to dance. The two things are quite new for
everything
me. Everything. Your favorite teacher name, if you remember.
teacher
Teacher. Favorite teacher, if you remember. Your favorite teacher.
Uh, my father-in-law
My father-in-law
and my husband. I
and my
would say they are
husband. I
the
would say they are the
best teachers and
best
who
teachers and
have actually
who have
motivated
actually
me,
motivated me,
made me learn a
made
lot
me
of things.
learn lot of things just
हूँ आज.
हूँ
The
आज.
entire credit
The
goes to
entire
my
credit goes to
parents,
my
my
parents,
father-in-law,
my
and my husband.
father-in-law, and my husband.
That's so true, ma'am. And you rightly said, if you women get support, I think, and if even parents तो वो support करते ही हैं, but अगर in-laws की तरफ से भी
बिल्कुल.
support हो, तो I think women can do many things altogether. Acha, this one already I have asked, but then also you have to select one: teaching or project management.
Mm,
Project management and
project
what?
management and what?
Teaching or project management.
हाँ,
हाँ,
tough है.
tough
लेकिन
है.
project
लेकिन
management.
project management.
I
You
know,
learn a
I was
lot
You
and
learn
you
a lot
grow
and you
hmm.
grow up
when you do
when
when you
you
make a project.
when you make a
So
project.
project
So
management
project
any day for me.
management any day for me.
I think we really had this fun of the fire, ma'am. And thanks for sharing your experience. But now, as this, the time due to this time constant, we will be taking away few of the learnings from your journey that you would like our viewers to know and to understand.
My journey,
My
I would like
journey,
to
I would like to cover
uh,
the
so in crisp, I will only say happiness. That's the secret mantra which I said, is the feeling that is created within you and only by you. So no one else can construct it and hand it to you. So happiness is letting go of what you think your life is supposed to look like and celebrating it for everything that it is here and now. तो मेरे लिए यही है और मैं यही सबको बोलूँगी that it is whole soul, it is just you and only you who can change things around you. तो सब कुछ आपके ऊपर है और सब कुछ आपके कंधों पे है. The way you
the way
represent
you
and look,
represent and look,
the others'
the
environment will
others'
change.
environment will change.
That's so true, ma'am. And letting go part is really tough. But yes, one if one understand and if you once follow that, and we have seen via your journey that obviously you are following all that with the help of the techniques which you usually do in the daily ritual. So that's the reason you are achieving a lot and you are a successful woman, I can say. And I would like to thank for sharing your precious time and your words with us. Thank you so much, ma'am. And looking forward to
Thank
have
you,
more
Shweta.
sessions
Thank you,
with you.
Shweta.
Thank you.
Thank
It's
you for
our
having me
pleasure.
Thank
over
you
the
for
show.
having me over the show.
Thank you so
Pleasure.
very
It was
much,
my
ma'am.
Pleasure. It
pleasure.
was my pleasure.
Thank you
Thank
so very
you.
much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. Namaste.